We all have special memories with her. So, if you'd like to share any of those or your thoughts about what a wonderful woman she was, please feel free to do so. If you'd like to keep them to yourself, that's okay too. We all have special memories with her. So maybe I'll start off with a few words about Manang. She was born on September 23, 1948 in Santiago, Isabela, Philippines. Third child of the 4 children of Praxedes Fuentes and Alejo Castelverde. She graduated with a degree of Bachelor of Arts in Commerce, majoring in Banking and Finance at Far Eastern University. She worked in the city for a short time because she decided to go home in the province to help her parents manage their farm. Eventually, she came to America. Soon after that, she met Kuya Bill through her cousins, Nanay and Lee. They dated for a short period of time and got married on May 26, 1983. And they lived a happy life together for 40 years. They shared a wonderful bond that made them as close as any couple could possibly be. They traveled around the country and the world, including visits to Germany, Italy, UK, Finland, Hong Kong, and Canada. She was fascinated with Europe's old buildings and enjoyed the Louvre in Paris. She admired the Palace of Versailles and how opulent the kings were at that time. On one of their trips, Kuya Bill told a story about a Japanese student who asked if she could travel with them, and she said yes. She was friendly even to strangers, but they were not strangers long. She made friends with everyone she met. Yes, that was Manang. She was an amazing, kind, and loving person. She gave me and everyone close to her unconditional love and support. She was humble, compassionate, and caring. Mother Ellen had a heart of gold. She always thought of others more than herself. She never complained, even when she wasn't feeling well. She always had a smile for you. She always told you she loved you. Even towards the end, when it was difficult for her to speak, she told me, "Text me when you get home." And she told me 2 times, even if it was really hard for her to speak. "Text me when you get home." She wanted to make sure I got back to Los Angeles okay. When I kissed her goodbye, that was my last kiss for her. When visitors came to see her, she talked about them and their comfort. She told Hannah, feed them, make food for them. She wanted to make sure everyone was taken care of. Of course, Honey, being a great cook, always made sure there was plenty of food. Food to Filipinos is a way of expressing love. The more food that we share, the more love that we share. It's a universal way of bringing people together in many cultures, but none more than with Filipinos. Not only did she have a heart of gold, she also had a thumb of green. Next to family, her garden was her greatest joy, and she spent countless hours enjoying her backyard and nurturing her vegetables, fruit trees, and flowers. They were almost like children to her. She gave me some of her beautiful flowering plants. Whenever I water my plants, I remember her. My Ellen was more like an older sister to me than a cousin. Whenever I came to visit her, she always had something for me. When I became a nurse, she bought me extensive scrubs to make sure I looked good when I went to work in the hospital. Whenever I needed to make an important decision about something, she was there to offer her advice and wisdom, and always told me to not work too hard. On her 75th birthday, that's only 4 weeks ago, She was a city of hope. Kuya Bill and I celebrated her birthday with her, and family and friends called to greet her on the phone or saw her through video calls. I brought her foods on that day that she tried to eat, but it was difficult for her to swallow. But I am glad that she enjoyed the halo that I called her. She said, "Hi, I'm Sarah." She was really happy. I think that was the highlight of her last birthday. Filipino foods always brought a smile to her face, especially the vegetables, the gulay, the inabraw, the pinakbet, the kalabasa. Those are some of the foods that she liked. But behind the smile, I could see pain, discomfort, and struggle. But she never complained. She never complained. She was very good patient. We celebrate your life today and every day, Manang. You may not be here to hug you in person, but our love for you will never end. You will always be in our hearts forever. We all love you. Till we meet again. Have a good afternoon.
All the family and friends come here today, in celebration of life. And to all those in the Philippines, across the USA, and other countries around the world who will watch this celebration on video at a later time, I thank you. Collins would have been very touched by the outpouring of love and respect. And I think just a little bit of Barry, I always mention. Ellen always put others first, preferring to be behind the scenes, guiding. She was an incredibly strong and brave woman who went through so much in the last year and a half to try to beat this disease. She never complained and always put up with the tests and the poking and the prodding with grace and dignity. She had a kind word for everyone, doctors, nurses, and even the cleaning staff who cleaned her room. I wish I was half as strong as she. She fought like a true warrior. And when it finally became too much, she left the battlefield on her own terms. Ellen did not fail. The medicine and the science failed her. I will always love you, Mom. And I will wait for the day when we are together again for eternity, just like we planned. I love you, and I thank you for 40 years of joy. Thank you all for coming. You have to go now. I'm going to fix these. That's not right. You take care. And I'll see you again. I'll see you again. Love you so much.
Yep, you good.